Alright, it's time for another Tony Badoni fight, middleweight fighter. This is Legacy of the Cage. Tony is a wrestler. He is facing Artemis Salva, who's also a wrestler. In preparation for this fight, Badoni worked on his, his desire, his want, and I improved his heart. It cost me 300 action points to improve his heart. He earned that from his last win. He comes in with a hype rating of 100 now. He is 2 wins, 0 losses, 1 tie. His overall legacy, his longevity is now down to 47, started at 50. It has slowly dropped 3 points as he's aging. And he's ready at this point, hopefully, to face a wrestler. There is no doubt Badoni has advantage across the board in every situation. So he should be able to take care of Artemis Salva in this fight. Okay, they both start standing, and I'm going to try to do this perfectly this time. So I've had some test games. I've had a game that I didn't do on the channel, a fight that I didn't do on the channel. I've had his debut fight, which I broke into 3 rounds that I did on the computer on the channel. This one is up. And I did this, I'm pretty sure, maybe 1 or 2 minor mistakes, but I think I did this almost perfectly. And so I think I'm feeling pretty darn good about having the rules down pat. So, but again, I said it before, great game design can withstand mistakes. And you can't really break this, right? And so, or either way, you're having a good time. So, here we go. The gold die is my AI. The black die is his AI. We're both wrestlers. We use the same chart. We're going for a takedown. And our opponent is going for a strike. Now we got to try to win. I do have the advantage in speed. So here we go. Let's see if I can win this. No, I'm going to fail my speed check. He's going to fail his speed check, so we then look at the highest speed. That's me, so I'll have priority. And we go for our takedown. And 24, we are going to be, that is a hit in our attempt, and that's going to score us a point in a takedown. I don't believe, let me double check. I'm not certain that that takes damage. I don't know if a takedown causes damage. Just double check that. Takedown. Where's it at here? So I've already forgotten whether there's damage here. Takedown, taunt, evade. So we have a successful takedown, go to 13. 13 if both players have active segment, go to 15. Transition if any. Fighters who have made heart checks in segment. Okay. So no damage here, I just score a point. That's what I thought, but okay. And he's going now, his priority. He's going for a strike while we're making the transition. He is going to be successful on that strike, and that's going to actually cause damage to me. He scores a point, and it's going to cause our safe durability to drop to 7. Right? There was no crit, no heart check, and neither one of us used a skill, and so we're on to the next segment. That's how fast I'm getting, and now I'm pretty much procedurally going through this well. All right, Badoni, they're on the mat. This is a transition. Badoni is on top, which means our opponent's on the bottom, and this guy grapples worse than us now because we improved our grappling last training. And I'm going to crank before I roll this dice, so I'm going to try to put him out of action as fast as possible. One, we're going to go with a submission. No, we're striking from the bottom. And I don't know why I rolled that. And 4, he is from the bottom. From the top, we're striking. From the bottom, he's attempting to escape. We have priority. Let's see if we maintain it. Oh yeah, critical priority from a takedown position. So, damn, that's too bad that wasn't my submission roll, right? Critical priority, so that means he doesn't have a roll here, and we're going to go. So we are going to maintain priority. Boy, I wish that had been my crit, man. And here we go. Ooh, 20. We're still going to score the submission check. That is going to be damage done as we are pummeling him now. His damage is going to drop to 6 as we do a little damage here. And his escape roll, double check, we had a successful submission check. So we're on top, successful submission. He's trying to escape, right? And nothing will change here. So technically he's screwed, except transition is jammed by opponent's successful check. So if I roll a success for him, he just jams. We did this. So he would jam the... there is no transition. That's interesting. Transition is jammed by opponent's successful check. Well, that was already successful. Oh, critical success for him. So we're going to assume he's transitioning up. I may get that wrong, but it makes sense to me that he did find a way to wiggle out of this. So he doesn't have priority, but he gets a hit on his attempt. No damage done, but he does get up. He does score a point for a successful escape. Let's double check that. Again, when I have this down, it'll be more narrative, but right now I want to make sure I'm doing things right. Yep, he did. He got up. 3% success check. Dang. See, that's twice both of us had a chance to crit if we had done something like a strike or a submission. So we're going to actually be standing now. So we're back on our feet as the wrestler gets out. Salva. Artemis Salva. Okay. 3, from a standing position. We're going for a takedown again. He's going for a strike again. So we're going takedown. He's going strike. Technically, we have priority. I got a roll to maintain it. Oh, wow, 100. It's a critical fail. So we're not only going to lose priority, we will lose our chance to go. So he's going to win, and we actually won't be able to go in this round. Holy cow. So he literally gets up and strikes so quickly that he breaks up our takedown. And 13, man, he hits us good. For a wrestler, he is finding the mojo here. He scores a point, and he's going to drop our he's going to drop us now to 6 durability, and we're going to move on to the next round. We're both still standing. He has a bonus too with that critical success. He's going to have a bonus. He got the jump on us basically. So we're standing. 4 for him. He's going to go with a takedown chance. 1 for us. Again, we are going to go with a takedown chance. He has priority, so let's make the roll to see if he maintains it. 38. He is holding that, but let's see if we can steal it with a critical. We do not, so he's going to maintain priority, folks. Damn. And here he goes. He is going for the takedown. 14. He's going to score the takedown. That's going to be another point for him. And that's going to ultimately quash our takedown, I think. Well, no, if we're successful, we can stop it. Oh, critical success for us. Not yet. No critical success. But we do squash that. So he doesn't score a point. There's no damage, no point scored, and that's basically a jam. So we're jamming, and we're still standing. So he goes for a takedown. We have an almost critical takedown roll as well. So those points scored, no damage done. 6, we're going to go with a takedown. He's going to go with a takedown. So again, he has priority technically. So let's see if he maintains that priority. 29, it looks like he might, unless we get a critical success. Oh, 100, critical failure for us. So that's not going to change the situation. He's going for the takedown. Jeez, critical failure on the speed. So that means he literally transitioned us to the ground. He's on top. So he's going to, priority, he's going to score an MP, and we do not get to go as he had critical, we had a critical failure. Right, so he literally scoops us up, picks us up, drops us on our back and head, and rolls us over, and guess what, folks? He's on top. So Tony Badoni is against the wrestler here, and we're finding out that he's doing pretty good here. All right, 5 and 6. We're gonna, from the bottom, we are going for an escape. Act is going to be escape for us. For him, from the top, is going to be 6. Is going to be, wow, good, a strike. He's not trying to submit us. He has priority until he loses it. Oh, yeah, he failed there. We succeeded, so we're going to steal priority. And we get to go first. We're going to try to escape. 30. We are going to succeed in our escape from the bottom. 45. We are going to succeed. And we're going to score an MP for that. He's going to strike. And 5. Oh no, not only does he strike, he strikes a critical blow. So he, as we are working to get loose, he hits us with an elbow drop on the chin. And that's a crit, folks. Holy cow. Hit. He's going to score. And he's going to score a crit. So we have to make a heart check now. Heart check's pretty simple. Our heart is 3 times 10 is 30%. We got to roll 30% and below. How do we say this? We got to roll 30% and below to I think that's right. I did the math right. I'm not certain if we have to roll below that. That's a good question. Heart. Where's our heart check? I forgot I haven't had a heart check in 3 fights. This is the first heart check since I submitted a guy. Do it right. Let's do things right. Heart check, critical evade, critical taunt, critical strike. Your opponent must make a heart check to avoid being knocked out and losing the fight. Okay, so where is our heart check? So I got that right. I know what it is as far as heart check. Your heart times 10 is 30%. Jim has an 80% chance to soak it and roll. He manages to roll 50, so you got to roll below, right? I thought it was below, but I wasn't quite certain. So I have to roll 30% below to not be dropped, to not be knocked unconscious. 35, we're out. Fight's over. He's going to win it right there. He's going to win. Holy cow. So we are going to have a failed crit. We're going to have a failed heart. And that's an instant injury check for us, too. Holy cow. So he wins by KO. Winner is Salva. And he did it with a strike. So as we're trying to escape and get up, which we successfully would have transitioned into as we were trying to get, as we were trying to escape from him, he clocks us. And that, unless that counters a knockout, we had priority, we successfully escaped, he strikes, he successfully strikes, and it says, fighter protected from stoppage and transition is now rocked to a new position for the next segment. Okay. Fighter protected from stoppage by transition. So there can't be a stoppage, but that doesn't mean I can't be knocked out, and I've been knocked out. So I'm going to lose this. Salva winner, method KO. So basically an elbow. Again, as I'm attempting to move and escape, he strikes with a quick elbow strike, and down I go in a heap. And that's ironic because I improved his heart in training for this fight. And finally a heart check shows up, and unfortunately I did not make the check, but I was close, 5%. So this is going to be Salva wins by KO strike. Shoot. So we are now going to be Badoni 2-1-1. And so welcome to the world of MMA. Being undefeated is nigh impossible. Boxing, you'll see it, but MMA, it is so difficult to be an undefeated fighter in MMA. So we can live with that. I mean, you're going to lose some. I mean, you're fighting. This is a whole different kind of sport than boxing. So we're going to lose by first round. Oh no, KO, and that's going to hurt our hype, dude. So we got a couple things we have to do. We have to make an injury check. So let's go find injuries here. Anytime you lose a fight, you got to do an injury check. And we're going to have a potential injury. So here we go. Injury check. Set your heart times 10, and we got to make that roll again. Okay, so 30% and below, are we going to have a major injury? Nope, we're going to fail that roll. So what kind of injury is it? 70. Uh-oh. 70 is -3 to my... dang. End of next fight. So this is going to last. So I have a major injury in my... wow, so we're going to have... This will come here. So my grappling score will be 0 for the next fight. Dude, why would I fight? And it will last until the end of the next fight. That's a major injury for sure. Dang. Okay, so minor comes from a check. Major comes from a loss. Damn. And you have to note, you always burn heart at the very end of a segment during which you've suffered a critical strike or submission attempt. Roll your checks using your heart total, because we did that. We burned heart, but the fight was over. We didn't recover. So burning heart was irrelevant for the remainder of the fight. Okay, so we're going to have an injury now. So we're going to put in here injury. Major injury. And that injury I'm going to note right here, penalty. Major grapple. -3 until fight 6, because this is my 4th fight. We got a 5th fight we have to get through with the injury, and that would be the start of fight 6. I would be back to full health, and that stinks. Who wants to fight when you can't grapple? So basically it sounds like my hand won't have, something won't have recovered. Like maybe I have a hand injury that won't recover fully in the next fight. So grappling, you need your hands, you need to be able to grab. And so that's fascinating. So boy, did I get popped there. And my longevity is going to suffer worse too. Dang. So here's another example. Automatically when you lose a fight, you lose longevity. No matter what, if you fight, you lose longevity. If you lose a fight, you have a potential to lose more longevity. So here's the thing. I won't earn any more hype for this. I get 50 for a fight, period. No, for a win. I lost. So I don't get any kind of hype. It's not consecutive wins or losses. We lost. We got 100 AP, so I will score 100 AP. So at least I get some AP. And I actually lose hype, I think. No, I'm fortunately tier 1, so I don't earn or lose hype. So I'm not punished for losing an early fight, which is pretty cool in my career. Okay, so that's done, but we definitely got to check longevity here. So this was kind of a good, this was actually a good video, because it's a chance to go through some of the other things I haven't been able to show on the game, like being knocked out, like longevity, like injury. So it was actually a good video. It turns out to be a good tutorial video here for this. Unfortunately, I'm wasting time flipping through the damn book. But it's here, I promise. Where is my longevity, damn it? Okay. There it is, longevity. So, every fighter starts with 50. Okay. We are definitely going to lose longevity just for the fight itself. So we're going to lose at least 1. But I know when you get knocked out, you take a bigger hit on this. Sustaining damage. You got to be kidding me. Come on. I just read it. Oh, here it is. I literally just read it the other day. Longevity. Oh, man. For each win, you suffer a minimum of 1 point. For each loss, you suffer a minimum of 3 points. Wow. So we're going to go down at least 3. Roll D6 for each new minor injury. And roll for major, roll a D8. Dang. So we lost 3. 10. Holy cow. This was a major injury. We're down to 37 longevity. We lost 10. For each new major injury you suffer, roll 1d8. Add the results of these rolls together. What? Along with the minimum longevity reduction incurred as described above. So we have to roll both. For each new minor injury you suffer during a fight. Oh, I didn't suffer a minor during the fight. A major injury. So we suffered a major injury. So it's 1d6. So it's 1d8 plus 3. So we're down to 37 longevity. So my career, if this injury was major, it's definitely affected my career. And the worst part is I'm going to fight the next fight with a 0 grapple score. So that's a big time problem for a wrestler. You know, I'm going to be shooting takedowns, but then I'm not going to have the capacity to get easy pins. So we have to hope that, and I don't have enough points to spend to improve anything or even buy a skill. So it's conceivable I'm going to be 2-1 after the next fight, and probably again, this it's a bad time to get a major injury of that level, because it has curbed my career longevity quite a bit. That's pretty epic, folks. That is sweet. So there we go. This was a 4th fight injury, major injury. We lost by KO, and my grappling is greatly affected. And so somewhere in the fight, I must have suffered a hand injury. That's cool. This game never, again, infinite, and it never fails to impress me. Thank you for watching. Good day.